guys, Pixie here and welcome back to my channel. Today we are back for another speed building video for my Google Replicate series that I have here on my channel. So in this video, we are building the Palms residence by the Electric Bowery site. I'm not really sure if they are a group of architects or engineers, but they are a company. Basically, I decided to replicate their Palm Residence building, which is I'll just read what I found on the site. The Palm Residence was designed with an open floor plan that extends into an expansive backyard with pool, a sunken fire pit as you have seen earlier, wood decks, all beneath the canopy of an existing old growth redwoods on the site. So those were the trees at the very back of the building. So the whole aesthetic of the build is modern yet warm, with earth tones in wood, concrete, plaster, and stone. So those are the walls and the flooring and some of the furnitures. As you might have seen earlier that they are all wood and stone. As you can see right now, the floorings the floorings are all wood. Some are concrete, or I mean plaster, and then some furnitures are wood, stone, and stuff like that. So inspired by mid-century modern design, the floating roof planes and walls define the geometry from the exterior unfolding to the rear yard on the sprawling linear lot. So as you can see, this whole lot is very elongated. It's not very it doesn't occupy the whole 64 by 64 lot in the world. I did my best to make I tried my best to make the proportions right, so hopefully some weren't really accurate just because of the game restrictions, but yeah. And then there's another info about the build. On the interior, the floor plan is a play on intimacy within a larger open space, with varying levels in the floor and roof planes defining the living areas within the whole. So in this build, I wasn't really able to recreate the different levels of the floor plan or the flooring, just because I can't really have different levels on this game. Maybe if I did it on the Sims 3 game, I might be able to recreate it more accurately, but again, I am more accustomed to building in the Sims 4 right now, because I don't really remember when was the last time I built in the Sims 3 game. But yeah, anyways, the last info from the site for this build says that the living room, dining room, kitchen are visually connected and merge seamlessly with the outdoor spaces in an airy indoor living space. So since right now we are already on the building part of the video, you will see later on that there are spaces that I didn't really put walls or doors, basically at the side or at the back part of the build. So once you enter the building, you will be greeted with a very open spaced floor plan. So when you play this or when you use this build, some of you guys might not really want or like the idea of it having your house having a very inconsistent or not a very pretty lighting during your gameplay. The reason behind that is because there is a part that is not blocked with a wall. Well, technically there was a wall, but then I made it as the banisters, as you can see right now, as you can see right here. So in the game, the lighting is very dodgy just because the game doesn't really know what lighting it wants to follow. I think because I don't know, when I turned the time to nighttime, one particular item was really bothering me, which was the rugs from the City Living expansion pack, which were the fluffy rugs. For some reason, you'll see later on, it doesn't really look white when it's nighttime. It's like a grayish color. I tried my best to do something about it, but somehow, I don't know. The game just doesn't want it to look white. But yeah. Okay. Now I don't know what to talk about. This build, I decided to make this build just because it's a very pretty building. At first, I was contemplating on whether I should do this build or not, just because I am limited with the pictures that I had online. I enjoy doing Google Replicate videos of buildings that sometimes don't really have info about the floor plan. I mean, the only build that I did that I based a floor plan on were two buildings, which were the Flavian Cathedral and the Zalfi pad, just because I really did want to make those very accurate, because those two builds were very challenging for me, just because, one, for the Zalfi pad, I really wanted you guys to find something online that was a tiny bit more accurate to the original house. And then for the Milan Cathedral, I really wanted to keep all the details of that build, just because it's a very massive build and it's a very detailed build compared to the Flavian Amphitheater that I did way long ago. I think I did that 2016. That one, it didn't really have much detail to it, just because how do I say it? There isn't really that many statues or little details to it, unlike the Flavian the Milan Cathedral, because the Milan Cathedral had a lot of statues and ornaments around the building, unlike the Flavian Amphitheater, which was more of, as long as it looks oh my god, it looked like it was a ruined, or it was there for a very long time. But yeah, anyways, let's go back to the build. I enjoyed making this build in the game, just because although compared to my other builds, it's very simple yet modern. I didn't really add a lot of details to it, so I tried my best to restrict myself from adding a lot of decorations, a lot of items, just because in the pictures you will see that there aren't really any details to it, or any feeling of it being lived in, which I know most of you guys already know, that when I built, I decorate it as a very lived-in house, so I do a lot of details to it, like small details. To some people, they might enjoy it. To others, they don't. But yeah, I hope you guys are still enjoying. So you will see that the interior is very plain. If you guys have seen earlier, if you weren't really distracted with what I was talking about earlier, when you were watching the showcasing part of the build, you will see that there are there are a lot of blank spaces in this build. So for the first part of the speed build, as you have seen earlier, I was just adding the items to make sure that I had the accurate size of the build. So this time around, I am already decorating the house. As you can see, I tried my best to replicate the interiors of the house, and the interiors of the house, or the decorations, are very minimal. So I had to restrain myself from decorating it excessively. But yeah. Anyways, after furnishing this room or the study area, you will notice that there is a blank space over at your lower left, because I didn't really have any pictures to base on from or on that part of the build. I had to think of a way to make that look like a part of the build or a part of the building. So I decided to just add more windows and like a small patio outside of it. You will see later on after I furnish the bathroom for this one. So I forgot to tell you guys what are the what rooms does this house have. In the pictures, if you guys will go and check out the page, I will try to link it down below if I remember. Hopefully I will remember it later on. You will see that there are 4 pictures of rooms. So there is a master's bedroom, 2 guest bedrooms, and then the bedroom for the separate house. I decided to keep those bedroom numbers the same, but the bathrooms are a lot in this house. Just because I didn't really know where they placed the bathrooms. The only bathrooms that I know were the ones for the master's bedroom and one for the guest bedroom. Just because when you imagine the floor plan, when you see the pictures, you will like imagine where those bathrooms are. But yeah, so take a technical look. So basically, this house has 4 bedrooms and 5 bathrooms. That includes the bathroom for the separate house. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. So there are 2 bathrooms on the first floor and 2 bathrooms on the second floor. And then this has a walk-in pantry. As you can see on right there at the back of this painting is the bathroom and the walk-in pantry, as you can see over there. It has a kitchen, 2 dining areas, an island, and then 2 living areas. Those 2 living areas doesn't really have any television to it, just because I followed the layout or the decorations that it had in the pictures. So the only places that have the television are the outside of the very left side of the house, like over here to the left. The bedrooms have 2 bedrooms have televisions. Oh no, 1 bedroom has a television, and then of course the separate house has a television. And then right here I am just finishing decorating the living area, the second living area. So this one is the one nearest to the pool, wherein I was thinking of making this or saying that this is the sunroom. Some houses have sunrooms, and I decided to make this one that one just because, I mean, yeah. But yeah, right now I think we are Laura. I can't really talk. I don't know why. Whew, nose. I think we are almost done with the first floor, and then we will move on to the second floor later on. But along the way, you will see or notice that I didn't really furnish the bathroom immediately for this floor. The reason behind that is because I forgot to put a bathroom downstairs. I honestly forgot, because I remembered I furnished a bathroom on this floor, but it was for the office, and I forgot to add a bathroom that can be used by guests. So yeah, I was thinking that this house was something that, like, I think the owner is someone who enjoys company, someone who enjoys throwing parties and stuff like that, because I noticed that the whole idea of the house or the aesthetic of the house is very open. It's very welcoming, just because there are a lot of seating areas and dining areas, and I think it's something wherein you expect a lot of guests to it can hold a lot of guests basically, because there are a lot of bathrooms, as you have noticed earlier, and it's a very spacious build. And yeah, but anyways, this part of the build wasn't really in the pictures that I followed. I added those doors on that side of the building just because I was thinking that maybe they made the separate house a rental house, so if the resident in that house was a bit shy and doesn't really want to go and walk through the main house, they might want to walk on a different path, so they can use that external door that other door to go to their house. But yeah, anyways, this time, as you can see right now, we are now finishing the public bathroom downstairs, or the main bathroom downstairs. We're almost done, and we will now proceed to the second floor. I think, yeah, we're almost done. I think we're almost halfway there. Well, technically we're maybe 3/4 there. Not really sure, but anyways, this part I just wanted to make it simple, as simple as the one from the images. But yeah, we are now furnishing the first bedroom. As you can see, there is a bed on the upper left area of the video. The reason behind that is, as I have said earlier, I placed some objects to measure out the how big the rooms should be. So you will see some items are already placed, but those will be replaced later on. And then let's see what else. Oh, if you have any suggestions, I just remembered, if you have any suggestions of other buildings that you guys might want to see on my channel, don't be afraid to comment it down below, because I really do love interacting with you guys and finding out what you guys will enjoy on my channel. And yeah, if you guys want to know me further, or you want to know more about the channel or what I do with my channel, don't forget to check out my other social media accounts, which were which popped out earlier, but I will show it again right now. So it will pop up right now, right? Oh my gosh, it will pop up right now. Boop! I'm sorry. There you go. So you can just go and follow me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Pinterest, and of course I am on the Origin and the Sims 4 gallery. Yeah, I'm basically more active on Twitter, but then again, there are the time zone limit things, so sometimes you might see me around when I upload my video. So if I am awake, you can interact with me right when the video is up. But yeah, anyways, let's just get back to the build. Oh, hopefully this build will be up later on. So I am recording this on the day I aim that it is uploaded. So hopefully the internet will be kind to me, and this will be uploaded on time on the date that I want it to be. Yeah, but oh my gosh, I'm sorry if you guys are confused with my commentaries, just because sometimes I tend to blabber a lot, and then I forget what I talk about. But I thank you all for sticking with me. I mean, I know it's a small number for some other people, but for me, it's like it's already a big family for me. So thank you so much for the support, everybody. But anyways, we're almost done. So right now we are just furnishing the main, or the master's bathroom. This was the part of the pictures that I was the most confused with, because when I built the structure or the layout of the house, I was very confused because the bathroom for the master's bedroom was elongated, and when I tried to do that, it was too big in the game, so I decided to just make it a square shape. Hopefully you guys won't mind. But yeah, anyways, this is the only part in the house that has a public television. The reason behind that is, the reason why I placed the TV there is because I was thinking that some people might just enjoy it sometimes, like watching TV sometimes, because right now I think it is more of using Wi-Fi and stuff like that, and I think placing a television inside the house might distract the people from enjoying the view that the build has. But yeah, we are now furnishing the separate house. It's almost done because after this part I'll just furnish the bathroom, and then we will go downstairs and furnish the... At first I was thinking it would be a skill building room, but then I decided to make it an entertainment room just to stick with the realism, oh my gosh, I can talk, the realism of it as being a not really a party house, or a very entertainment based house. Yeah. Anyways, we are almost done with the video, so I think I will just end my commentary here. Thank you so much for everybody who is watching, who are still with me until this part of the video. If you guys enjoyed the video, pinch that like button down below. If you have any comments, suggestions, ideas, opinions, or just about anything that you guys want to share with us here on my channel, don't be afraid to comment it down below, because I do enjoy interacting with you guys and seeing your reading your opinions. And of course, if you are new to my channel, I would really appreciate it if you guys could subscribe, because I built this channel to share my creations to you guys, not only to the Sims community but also to those who are interested in my videos, and in hopes to share my and in hopes to make you and your Sims joy and happiness. I'm sorry if I stutter sometimes, or I continue with just saying I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Leave a thumbs up if you did. Don't forget to pinch that bell button too if you are subscribed. I hope you guys enjoyed. I love you all, and I will see you on my next video. Bye!